my name is Morgan. I'm here on the Howard Stern Show today, trying to win $20,000. Not quite sure what they're going to have us do. Should be interesting. Honestly, I can't even begin to imagine what they have in store, so.
Hey, I'm Terry, and I'm here to win the contest on the Howard Stern Show today. I don't know what I have to do, but I need to win that money.
Now, you said you spent all your life savings to get here?
Mm-hmm, I spent my rent money.
So if you don't win this contest?
I might be homeless.
Hi, my name's Rhonda Breslin, and I'll be on the Howard Stern Show today. And I think I'm here to be in a contest to win $20,000. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but it might be like mayonnaise on the rear end and they throw bologna. But if it is that, I'm not doing it.
So you do have some limitations as to what you will and won't do?
Yes, I do.
Hi, my name is Susan. I'm here on the Howard Stern Show for a contest. I really have no idea what it's about. I've seen Howard before, and I know it can be some pretty bad things. However, I'm here to win the money.
What are some pretty bad things that you've seen?
Oh, God. Being totally naked, degrading myself, but I figure I'm here, so how bad could it be?
Well, hi, my name is Peter Jansen. I'm from Sweden, and I'm here to do the contest on the Howard Stern Show for $20,000. I don't know anything about the show, but I mean the contest I don't know, but I've seen the movie Howard Stern movie. I know a little bit about the show. Then
what are you expecting?
It's gonna be crazy. I think that's what everyone has told me so far.
First of all, I'm going to get to the contest in a minute, where someone is going to be eligible for $20,000 right here. Al Goldstein's here. Stop by.
Oh.
He's down on his luck.
Yeah, I guess he has nothing else to do. He can stop by here.
Yeah, he has nothing to do. Al used to make $4,000 a week. More. He used to have a mansion in Pompano Beach, Florida.
And he had a beautiful townhouse here.
There
right?
he is. There's Al. He's thin.
Oh, he's thin. Look
Yeah,
at that.
sit Al down. Sit him down. What are you?
He looks good. This is the best he's looked in years.
He looks good, but he's down on his luck. Thank you, Al. Al, hurry up and sit down. What do you think? I got all day to hand out papers?
I'm shocked. I thought he looked terrible.
From porn king to penniless.
He loves all the publicity. It doesn't matter what it is.
He loves publicity. Hey, Al.
Hello.
Now, let me
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you very much. I'm on top of my game, and you're hitting rock bottom.
Rock bottom, but you know something? Even though you're the loser of the week, I heard everything you said. You're not.
I'm not the loser of the week.
If you were a loser,
He's the loser of the week.
Right, you're the loser of the week. Why wasn't Al Goldstein the loser of the week?
I clearly am.
Right. Al, let me just quickly get into your story, okay?
Sorry.
You were a porn king. You were one of the people who started Screw Magazine. You're the guy who started it. You were the publisher. You had a mansion in Pompano Beach, Florida, worth $2.5 million.
Right.
On your highest grossing years, what were you grossing a week?
A lot. It was $5 million a year. My salary was $400,000. I had a townhouse on 247 East 61st.
You had a townhouse valued at what? You owned it, right?
I owned it. It was in fact, when I sold it for $1.5 million in '89, it's now for sale on 61st Street for $7.5. My house in Florida was 15 rooms, 10,000 square feet. Excuse me, I had $11 million in the bank. But
how did you lose? And what is with this breathing?
happened?
What's going on with your breathing?
Oh, it's okay. It's my cigar smoking.
Is it? Do you have cancer or something?
No.
You're healthy.
I'm healthy. I'm
is it from
thin.
sleeping on the streets and being homeless?
Yeah, I'm cold. I'm living in a homeless shelter on 123rd Street in Lexington Avenue.
Wow. And no family. Your son?
My son works for a firm, Wachtel and Lippert.
But he doesn't speak with you
because of you.
Right.
I was on this show
because of me. You were not a good father.
No, I would fell that my son was a Harvard lawyer, and he said, "Stop mentioning me on Howard Stern show."
No, that wasn't it. It was that
I was boasting.
No, that wasn't why your son isn't talking to you, because you're a proud father. He feels that growing up that you were not a great dad to him.
Oh, I was a great dad. I took him to Magic Camp, Dude Camp. I gave him $500 a week. Listen, he graduates Georgetown, Oxford, and Harvard.
But if your
without
son,
owing a penny, Howard.
If your son was in love with you, he would help you. He would help his father out.
I failed. Somehow I failed him as a father. Maybe I read John Stuart Mill. Maybe I exposed him to you. I don't don't know. In
You
some
really
way,
don't know why your son is upset?
No, because
you have no clue.
No, because I was a great father. The reason he said was I should stop talking about him on Howard Stern, and I hate to say Don Imus.
But can I say something? The reason you spoke about him on this show was because of this huge article that we had read. So this wasn't the first place you spoke about him.
I was
and
proud
you were saying
of him.
terrible things about him.
No, not till after. Not till he did not invite me to graduation at Harvard. I felt humiliated. His mother, Gina, talked him out of inviting me. I felt humiliated when your only son, and I have
Yeah,
five
but you still
ex-wives.
can't badmouth your son, even if he doesn't invite you to his graduation. You can't. You can't do it publicly.
Well, there's a reason a
That's right.
son doesn't invite you to his graduation.
That's
I'm the
right.
public.
There's a reason.
Wait, Screw's out of business, but I was the publisher. Screw. Suddenly, the money that financed his education became dirty money.
Right.
But okay, let's talk about me now. For the last month, I've been in a homeless shelter. I haven't earned a penny in a year and a half. Last week, New York City.
How did you lose all of your money? If you had all these mansions and you had $11 million in the bank, what could possibly happen? You're a bright guy. I mean,
I'll tell you, Howard, I'm not a good businessman. With 4 ex-wives.
when you live in a homeless shelter, I see you have nice clothes on. I mean, don't they try
let me
to...
tell you, this jacket is from Marble Thrift Shop, $20. The tie is $1. I go to the Salvation Army.
Do you have any money?
No. Wednesdays, Marble Thrift Shop, 28th Street. Sunday, Salvation Army Senior Citizens. I'm going to be 69 January 10th.
This is terrible.
Okay, but I'm in a homeless shelter. I have to sign for a bed. If I don't sign for the bed between 8 and 9 o'clock, I lose it. I'm on the street. I've slept in the
Didn't
park.
someone offer you a job for $100,000 a year?
Larry Flint turned his back on me. Dennis Hoff, our friendly pimp, turned his back. Let me tell you who's helped me. Penn and Teller. Penn has said that he would help me find a new place. You know Paul Fishbein from the
Yes.
EVN.
Yes.
Steve Hirsch from Vivid. There are some people. Charlie DiStefano is the greatest lawyer in the world. He's representing me for free, and he's giving me money. I'm so bad off at the homeless shelter. Another homeless person gave me $5.
Wow.
Ron Jeremy has helped me. A hooker. I used to give her money. She gave me $100 back. It sounds funny, but it's pathetic.
And what happened to that woman you were going to marry? She bailed out on you?
Everyone bailed out.
Everyone.
Linnea bailed out. Rose Robbins, the lawyer. When you lose money, you're going to find this. When you lose your satellite gig, you're going to go to sleep alone, crying in the corner. You lose 99% of your friends. You think Gary's going to hang out with you when you're no longer useful? You are finished.
Wait a second. Why do you assume that I have the same life as you? That I don't
hope
have
it's
family
better.
and friends?
You're right. Okay.
You've always tried to somehow equate your life with mine. I have a whole different way of approaching people. I'm connected to people. I have a relationship with my children.
You're right. No. I'm inadequate. I'm inadequate.
My parents and I are still close.
You're
My
right.
sister. I mean, why are you putting me in the category that I have to end up like you?
Because some people believe in God. I believe in Howard Stern.
Yeah.
You are my God.
No, I'm
not.
not.
Hold
No,
on. You're
stop
my
it.
rabbi.
Stop it.
No,
Stop it.
Listen to me. There's a movie coming out. It's going to open in Tribeca.
What do you mean you're living in a homeless shelter?
I'm living in a homeless. I lived in Bellevue for 21 days. Bellevue homeless shelter, and then last week they
Why
moved
did you
me
turn down a job for $100,000?
because probation wouldn't let me take it. But I was finally
Probation.
Why are you on probation?
because of running the phone number of Gina Fishbein
Right.
when she
Oh,
turned.
that's right. Okay.
Bottom line is.
Weren't you like a greeter at the Stage Deli or something?
Second Avenue Deli. But
How
then,
did you lose that?
Okay, because they moved me to another place called New York City Bagels.
Okay.
And I started working Monday, and I'm in charge of catering. And they have wonderful food. We have food for you. The greatest whitefish salad you've ever had. It's 12. I swear to God, bagels. Gary wouldn't let me bring it in because he wants to bring it home to his wife. I mean, that's what Gary is. I have food for you. Bagels. Most delicious food
So
you've
you
ever
are a
had.
greeter there?
Yeah, I sell catering. 1228 Second Avenue.
Wait a second. I see you're wearing nail polish. A guy who's homeless. Where do you get the
Where are
money
you
for
getting
nail
a
polish?
manicure?
I was in the street. I panhandled it. It cost $12.
For nail polish?
I got a manicure and a pedicure. I didn't want to stink.
Does a guy who's homeless spends $12 on a manicure pedicure?
I'm selling food. I have to be clean. I shower every day too.
All right. Why do you still have an assistant? That's what I can't figure out.
No, she I don't have an assistant. She called up to come. She's trying to help us.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, just the way Penn's helping me and Charlie DiStefano. I'm actually, people are sending me money. You won't believe it. Gilbert Godfrey's going to send $20.
That's amazing.
I don't believe
You
it.
must be
Okay.
down
That
on
is
your
a
luck.
lot.
$20.
Yeah, but I'm serious. When hookers give you back money you spent,
Where do you keep your belongings? Like, what do you have?
I carry it with me.
With a shopping bag?
Yes, I have a locker in the homeless shelter.
Why does it feel like this is a bit somehow?
I swear to God, why don't you come to the homeless shelter?
I'm not coming to a homeless shelter.
Okay, no,
Why
it's
would
terrible.
I do that?
You know, at the homeless shelter where I'm recognized because of Midnight Blue, people said, "You're rich." I said, "If I was rich, do you think I'd be here? This is not the plaza. I'm living
This
in
is
a
how I got rich.
Yes, Captain Jenks, go ahead.
Good morning. This whole thing dates back a long time ago, Howard. Like, this guy, like, you know, he the intense hatred towards Jackie because he felt he should have had Jackie's job. This whole thing goes on for years. Al, just get a job. I mean,
Al's a 69-year-old man.
I work at a gas station, Howard, you know, and I plan on working there for the rest of my life, you know. There's nothing wrong with it, and you get paid $10 an hour.
What is
You can
Al
make-
doing?
Al, you got two
Al,
pair of
you
headphones
already
on.
have headphones on.
Can you hear all right, Al?
Yeah, no. Listen, I started working Monday for New York City Bagels. I mean,
He is working.
I'm working. I get a commission, and I wish some of the people out there will call.
Is there Social Security you get?
What
I do
happened
get
to-
Social Security.
All right, good.
I do
Hey,
get Social-
Howard?
What
Yes.
happened to Screw Magazine?
Screw Magazine went bankrupt a year and a half ago. And let me answer the question, Robin. By the way, you're looking wonderful. The reason it folded was I could not compete with the internet. You get all the hookers and porno you want.
Right.
And I'm not a good businessman. How can I go from $11 million to nothing?
Wow.
Howard,
I mean,
don't you
it's
got
it.
like $500 you can give to this guy? I feel
not
bad.
Not really, actually.
You know what I'd like you to give me, though?
What?
About a Sirius satellite radio?
I'll give you one of those.
How are you going to pay the bills for that?
Yeah, you're not going
Yeah,
to.
he can't afford the subscription.
I'll give him a subscription.
No,
I mean, like,
seriously.
you make it like you can't even like afford 40 cents a day.
Yeah, I mean.
Listen, if you think I'm living in a homeless shelter for shtick, you are a disturbed
Wow, I'm
human
living in
being.
a homeless shelter. Wow.
All right,
I work for NYC Bagels. Wow.
I just thought of something. I just thought of something.
Put me on satellite radio.
I got something better.
Let me hear. I need a job. I
I'm
got
gonna
a job.
Maybe I'll make you one of the guys that's eligible for the 20,000.
Oh,
Please.
really? You're
All
going
right.
to put him in the contest?
Wait a second. First of all, bring in everyone who's eligible. We heard Al's story. Let's hear everyone's story.
Okay, Al's got a pretty rough story.
Al's got a good story.
Yeah, good.
Al, sit through this.
I will.
Maybe you'll be the person we'll choose.
Wow, the whitefish salad is great. Wow.
We're doing a $20,000 promotion with the WWE called Tough Enough. Now, this is a good one. One of these people is going to get a shot at $20,000. One person. Maybe it'll be Al Goldstein. I don't know. I'll throw him into it.
Oh, we have five lovely people.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lovely people plus Al Goldstein. One of you I will choose. We will choose for the $20,000. Let me say hello to this first lovely lady. What is your name? Susan. Susan. Let me get your microphone on. That would help. Hi, Susan.
Hi.
And where are you from? What do you do? What's going on
Suburbs
with
of Philadelphia.
you? Okay. You a listener of the show?
Yes.
You are. Okay.
And what do you do?
I do domestic placements.
Oh, so you take people and put them in other people's homes to do work?
That is correct.
Okay, understood. Would you like 20 grand?
I desperately need 20 grand.
All right. I am going to absolutely choose one of you for a shot at the $20,000. You will have to compete in a physical and mental challenge that you might not be up for. Let me see this next beautiful young woman. Who are you?
Terry.
Terry, hi.
Hey.
You are a good-looking woman.
Thank you.
You a fan of the show, or are you just someone we pulled off the street?
I'm a fan of the show.
You're a fan of the show. You
Where are you
responded
from?
to.
Tennessee.
You got a hard luck story?
Yeah.
What's your story?
Let me tell it to you the whole thing now?
Yeah.
Well, I met a guy 2 years ago, and I believed he was the man of my dreams. So he
Well, you're a good-looking woman.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
And he convinced me to move with him. So I gave up my life and my job to move with him. He's a black man. So 2 months after I got down there, I came home from work, and all my stuff was outside. And he had moved another girl in, so I had to sell all my stuff to get money to get an apartment.
The black guy moved someone else in?
Yeah, he said he left me for someone with a bigger ass.
Wow. Unbelievable, huh? Wow. You said you had it bad.
Yeah, Al. So, I had to spend all my rent money and my savings to come down here because I pray to God every night, and I believe He answered my prayer.
She said she was selling everything, basically the last penny she had to come up here. And we told her that you're coming up for a chance to come on, to not necessarily to win the money, but a chance to win.
That's true, yeah.
And she said
only one person can compete in this. We have to choose one of you.
And she said she felt it was some sort of a sign that this was going to be the big thing that was going to get her the money. So you're going to get a butt implant.
I want one.
So she can get the guy back.
You have breast implants, right? I mean, those are nice.
Yes.
Too big, Al, or are they nice?
Too big.
Too big? I like them.
I like delicate,
I like 'em.
but I'm a latent homosexual. So
Let me see your butt. What do you mean you're going to get a butt implant? Let me see. Turn around. You got a great ass, honey. What's a butt implant?
Actually, I need the money because I got to get back on my feet. I'm like 3 months behind on my car payment, so I'm dodging the repo man.
Okay.
Don't get a butt implant.
Most black men would be very pleased with that ass. Trust me.
Most white men.
All the black men in that room are pleased.
You're not kidding. Let's meet the woman standing next to you. What's your first name?
Hi, my name's Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda. You a fan of the show?
I love you, Howard.
Oh, thank you. And do you have a hard luck story at all? Do you need money, or why are you down here?
I've listened to all your hard luck stories over the radio, and I felt like if you put them all together, you would have gotten mine. So.
Really? What happened to you? If you can give us the quick rundown.
I can't give you the quick rundown. I can give you a long rundown.
All right, give me some of the highlights then.
Okay, highlight. My mom and dad split up while I'm in her belly. So mom and dad leave me with my great-grandparents. My great-grandparents take care of me, but while they're taking care of me, they have to work. And then my grandmom dies when I'm in 8th grade, and I miss her a lot. And then when I get into high school, my great-grandfather dies in 10th grade, and you can tell I'm nervous. Okay, so then my sister and my brother, who I lived with, we got split up. And then when we got split up, I went to my aunt's house where my dad lived, who I never met ever before. I tried to find somewhere else to live. So I went to go live with my cousin's grandmom. And when I lived there, my Aunt Tootie, her daughter thought that...
That's Tootie, right?
Tootie.
All right.
Tootie.
All right.
Her daughter, my cousin's grandma's daughter, thought that if I lived there and the grandma was going to die soon, that I was going to take the house over because I lived there, but I didn't want the house. I didn't want anything to do with the house. It wasn't mine. So I left there so that there wouldn't be any ill feelings about that. So then I thought, okay, where can I go next? So I said, my mom is my mom. So I called my mom up, and my mom was thrilled to death. I haven't seen her either since I was born.
Yes.
And I was thrilled to death. I wasn't thrilled to death to call her. I was desperate, okay? She was thrilled to death that I called her.
Your story doesn't sound so bad right now. I'll tell you the truth.
Why, my Aunt Tootie hates me. Why?
I don't like her either.
All right, so you've had a bad story.
So anyway, I got to live at my mom's house.
Right.
And at my mom's house, she tells me to go to the movies because I don't know anybody with this guy. And her friend got fresh with me. And then I came home and I told my little brother and sister. And...
Everyone gets fresh with you. Let me see your ass. Do you need implants?
No, I don't need implants.
You don't need an ass implant.
Why? I'm a lousy storyteller. Why?
I'm not. This is the truth.
All right, so you've had a bad life.
Yeah. Then I came back to Jersey, bought a car, had no money, lived in my car for 9 months.
Why? I went back to Jersey. Why?
I love the show.
All right, so you've had a very tough life.
I mean, it makes Al sounds like, why? I need 30 cents for a new manicure. Why?
Hey, if Gilbert Gottfried's listening, could you send her $20? What a prince that Gilbert is, huh? $20.
$20.
What a prince. Didn't he come to your house every week for like free breakfast? And
I fed him and Ratso for years.
Have you even heard from
You bet on the
Ratso?
two wrong horses.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next woman. Hi, you're very
Hi,
beautiful.
thank you.
How do we know you? Are you a fan of the show?
I am a big fan since
Big
high
fan
school.
of the show. All right.
Yep.
Do you have a hard luck story as well?
Not compared to that.
No, huh?
Actually, I really don't have a hard luck story.
You want 20?
I want 20 grand. I want to get a boob job.
You want to get a boob job?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with
Not
that.
a butt. My butt's
No,
fine.
I think you would look hot with a nice set of boobs.
You got a nice body, baby.
Yeah, yeah. And what about your Aunt Tutty? Did she do anything to you?
I have no Aunt Tutty, and if I did, I hope she wouldn't do anything to me.
All right, but you're up for that. You don't know
I'm
what.
just a poor college kid.
Right. How old are you?
21.
You don't know what the challenge is. None of you do, but we'll find out in just a minute. And I'll even show Al Goldstein. A lot of you might back out.
Yeah, Al, you still have a chance.
This is not 20 grand. It ain't going to be easy. Trust me. And here's a gentleman. What's your name?
My name is Peter.
Hey, Peter. How do we find you?
From the street, actually.
Yeah.
You're a street person?
You're a street person? No.
I'm just a tourist. I'm from Sweden and visiting a friend.
So we came up to you and said, would you like to win $20,000?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Right. And that sounded pretty good to you. In Sweden, $20,000 is worth $1 million, isn't it?
Not really, but it's a lot of money, though.
You could buy a mansion in Sweden for $20,000, couldn't you?
A small mansion, yeah.
Yes. You see what I'm saying?
Oh.
Al, if you moved to Sweden, you'd be very wealthy.
You'd be wealthy again.
If they have homeless shelters, I'm going.
Yeah, nice ones. So, Sweden, what do you think of our city? Is this your first time?
Actually, Thursday when I was picked was my first time ever in New York, actually.
Right, okay.
So it's a lovely city.
Have you ever heard our show?
I've seen the movie.
You've seen our movie?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. All right. So you know that it's a wild show and this kind of thing.
Yeah, wild and weird, yeah.
Yeah, you married guy?
I'm engaged.
You're engaged. So if you brought back $20,000 to Sweden, you'd be a hero.
Yeah, and I probably had to get married then, yeah.
They got black people in Sweden?
Yeah.
They
do.
imported
Not a
some.
lot, though.
Not real African blacks, are they? From Africa?
Yeah,
Oh,
Absolutely. Where do you think they get their blacks?
I don't know. Are allowed to live there and everything? I thought it's a very white country. That's why I asked.
I think the reason why it's pretty white is that it's so far off and really cold and nasty weather, so no one wants to go there.
Oh, I see. I heard they keep their blacks in a museum.
Actually, one of my good high school friends played football in Sweden, a black kid.
Yeah.
He said he had so many white chicks.
Yeah.
Really?
He said, he was welcomed over there.
All right, let me tell you, and Al, why not? Maybe you'll want to compete. Once you see what the task is, though, I don't know that any of you will want to do it. I'm not sure. What this involves, yes, Baba Booey?
I don't want to slow the show down, but I don't understand why number one needs the money. She just said she needed money, but I don't understand what her story is.
Well, do you have a story?
Absolutely.
What is your story?
I married the most amazing guy in the world. I'm now 41 years old.
That wouldn't be me, would it?
No.
All right.
We married later in life. We soon wanted to have a family.
Yes.
Got pregnant. Unfortunately, I lost the baby. We decided to move into a small fixer-upper house to make some money to
See, to
support
me,
our family.
41 is enough of a sad story. You had me right with that.
Absolutely.
Wow, I'm 41. Wow.
We move into this house, a fixer-upper house.
Right.
We hire a contractor because it was 3 bedrooms, 1 bath. We wanted to make it just a little bit bigger.
Sure.
It was a very small house. Our contractor, we paid him first in October. He built 3/4 of the house, took all of our money.
Wow.
$50,000 of our money. On top of it, through this entire time I'm going through fertility trying to have a baby.
Right.
The stress is killing me. I've gained over 20 pounds since I started trying.
Well, that ain't good.
And now our contractor, our township tells us the entire house has to come down. Just last week, we had to hire a demolition company and take the whole thing down.
Oh my
It's
God.
raining in our house.
Oh.
The drywall is rotting away, and now we can see, water coming through outside. We have a tarp on it. The tarp has a hole in it now, and water's just pouring through. Our basement is filled with water. We're living in half a house.
So this would 20,000 would certainly help you.
Now you can live in my house. I'd welcome you.
I'll be there tonight.
He's got nowhere else to
Yeah,
go.
don't make that
Al,
offer idly.
what time do you go to the homeless shelter? Do you stay out all day?
You have to stay out all day. I have slop dinners at 5 o'clock. I have to sign for the bed at between 8 and 8:30, or else I've been in Central Park for 3 nights.
Right.
And then
You slept in the park?
Yeah, because I hadn't signed for my bed. And 10:15 is bed check. The food's terrible. One person named Noel Stein owns a restaurant, Beach A. He's fed me 2 nights.
All right. Where in the park do you sleep if people want to come and visit you?
Right near the carousel.
Oh,
That's a good
dear.
spot.
That's a good spot.
I know a
An
guy who sleeps
amazing
there.
cook. You can come. I'll even give you a Shabbos dinner.
Listen, I'm going. You got someone who's 41. I'm going to be 69. Really, 69 January 10th. I'm homeless. I've lost everything. Everybody's abandoned me except you and Penn and Charlie DiStefano. I'm desperate. I don't care what the challenge is. I accept.
You accept already. Wait.
Wow, my only friend is Penn. Wow.
I want to get off the street. I want to get off the street.
All right. Let me show everybody right now. All
What is the
6 of
challenge?
you.
Yes.
I can only choose one for this. You will have to be chained for an entire week to the following individual. And I'm going to tell you about this individual. This individual smells He is obnoxious. He is moronic.
Somebody said Benji.
I think
much
I had
worse.
to chase this individual out of the hall because of how he's dressed.
I will do it.
Let me tell you something. He will drive you crazy. You will be chained to him when he goes to the bathroom. He talks incessantly, and his mouth smells.
His gums bleed.
His gums bleed.
His feet have mold on them.
His feet have mold on them. You have to go live in his apartment with him for a week.
Wait, is it indoors? It's better than the homeless shelter. I
indoors.
agree.
Can any of you fans guess who it is?
Bring in the monster now.
You have to shower with him?
Yeah. Bring in the monster. There he is. High pitch Erik, the world's most annoying human being.
Oh my God!
He is in a thong. He is a monster of the worst kind, and don't think this is going to be easy, because he is annoying and horrible. Hello, High Pitch.
Hi, Howard. How are you?
Hey, good to see you.
Great to see you and Artie.
All right. For $20,000, one of these people has to be chained to you for a week.
It's actually till Thursday morning.
You will endure what few humans can endure.
They're going to walk out of here chained to him now, and they have to keep that chain until Thursday morning.
Go over and breathe on these people, Erik.
Oh.
Let them smell you before they agree to this. I want them to smell you. You're vile and disgusting.
Can I give you a kiss hello?
Sure.
Oh.
That wasn't so bad.
Thank you. Can I give you a kiss hello?
This is good.
Can I give you a kiss hello?
Can't wait till he gets the guy from Sweden.
Can I give you a kiss hello? If you don't mind. Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Do you smell him? Do you smell him?
Deodorant.
What?
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you smell him?
Thank you.
I smell deodorant.
Let me approach each one of you. Al, you would be up for this?
I would do it, but wait, is that it?
That's the whole contest for a week.
Can I rub against him too?
You can do whatever you want to him.
Okay, if I can use him sexually, I'm in.
You would actually have sex with him
for $20,000. You're damn right. I've had ugly wives. Yes.
Well, Al is taking it to a new level.
You know, Howard, I never
Who wants to be chained to Al Goldstein for the week?
Yeah, now High Pitch Eric's got to get
Eric's
the 20.
nodding his head saying, I don't want to be with him.
Maybe he should get the 20.
Would you have sex with Al Goldstein?
No.
You're homo, aren't you?
No.
Yes, you are.
You're part
No, I'm
homo.
not.
He's too ugly to be homo.
Yeah, that could be a good pairing. Let me ask you, contestant number one. Would you be willing to do this?
Absolutely.
Contestant number two with the big breasts and the ass not big enough for a black guy. Would you do it?
Absolutely.
You would?
I do have to say that when Erik went down the line to kiss everybody, the body language on number two, her whole body stiffened up.
Yeah,
when she had to kiss him.
she was very not ready for a kiss.
Now, you can back out of this, and I understand perfectly. Number three, what about you?
Piece of cake.
You'll do it. Number four?
I was ready for like the spanking machine or something, but I got finals on Friday. I don't think I can take him with me.
No. You'll be done by Friday. You'll be done by Thursday morning.
Or take
You'll
him
have
to
to
the
study
fi-
with him, that's all.
Take him to finals.
Immediately, you will be shackled to him and brought to his apartment, and you will have to go through his day and night with him.
Well, what are you studying for?
It will be absolute torture, lest anyone think this is easy. This guy is on the internet all night. He just wakes up, he goes out. Describe your day and how horrible it is.
Oh, well, this past weekend.
He's a monster.
What did he just say?
No, this past weekend was my last week of freedom, okay?
His gums bleed, yes.
I was with Angry Black Irish John, went to the New Jersey Nets game. Then we went to Scores, okay?
All right.
Then I went to a couple of bars over the weekend. Went to a bar called Martini's. Got just so wasted and drunk, okay?
Yeah. Now, you've never been with him when he's wasted and drunk. He's disgusting and smelly.
He washes his size 48 underwear in the sink with the stains and the whole deal.
No.
Yes, I saw the pictures of your underwear in the
that's
sink.
true.
How many times a day do you move your bowels? How many times?
Between 2 or 3 times a day.
Between 2 to 3 times a day, he'll be subjected to his bowel movements. This is his sink. This is his apartment. There's cat crap all over it.
No, there's no cat.
No, that's my crap.
Oh, that's your crap. I'm sorry.
No.
This is not going to be easy. If anyone thinks this is a lark now, it is not going to be easy. Swedish dude, I didn't ask you the question. Would you do it for a whole week?
I doubt it, actually. And I think some of the others need the money more than I do, and I don't think that's going to be worth it.
You should be afraid.
He's bailing
It's not going to be worth it.
You're backing out?
Yeah. It's not
Because
gonna be
it
worth
looks like Jeffrey Dahmer's apartment, doesn't it? Yes.
I don't know who Jeffrey Dahmer is, or whatever he is, but no, I don't think I would do it.
Now, what are you studying for?
What's my major?
Yeah.
Elementary ed.
You want me to help you study?
Swedish dude, you've already dropped out, right?
Yeah,
You're
I
out.
think, yeah.
All right.
Hey,
We
Howard-
say goodbye to you then.
Okay.
Number one wants to know if it's okay. Can she put a sheet on the bed?
You can't do anything.
Okay.
But you have to go along with Eric's game plan.
Eric, whatever.
If Eric puts a sheet on the bed,
Whatever you want.
I'm pretty easy to get along with.
Wow, these are
Me
tough
too.
chicks.
Me too.
Al, you would go through this.
It's an improvement over my life. I want to get out of the park and the homeless shelter. He is actually, he's the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Wow.
Do you realize this guy's doing better than you, Al?
I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Howard, our situation was so bad we were on television.
Wow.
To
We
air our
have to
story.
choose, each person in this room has to choose one person to be chained to high pitch Eric for the week, therefore qualifying for the
No.
$20,000. I'm going to go to Fred Norris first, who is so good at this kind of thing. He, like Solomon, I'm asking you to decide who will be chained to high pitch Eric.
Well, I think I'm going to go with the people who would least like to be with Eric. And I'd say, in first place, it would be number 4. And in second place, the one with the ass implants. Number 3, it's too easy for her. And number 1, I think somehow she'll find a way to deal with it.
What about Al Goldstein? He might actually repulse high pitch
I
Eric.
think there might be penetration with Al. So
You don't want to see that.
Hey, number 4. Are you easy to get along with too?
Number 4 looks like she would vomit.
Wait, is number 4 still in it?
Are you still? You're still willing to do it?
Yeah.
You look like you're ready to barf.
She looks like she's ready to pass out.
You're willing to risk your whole education.
How's that risking my education?
You're never going to study when Eric's with
Well,
you.
let me ask a question. What school do you go to?
URI.
Where's that?
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island?
URI.
Okay.
Fred, who do you choose?
I get it.
No, my first vote is for number 4. And if there's a tie or runner-up, it'll be number 2.
All right, so number 4, you have one vote because Fred feels out of all these people, you will have the most difficult time.
Most.
All right, Al, that's one vote against you.
I know.
I'm going to go to Artie Lang.
Okay, I've been a fan of Al's for a long time. I'd love to see that, but here's the thing. Number 4, it would be funny because she's so against it, but she ain't going to last. That's not going to give us a fun week.
She has to get through the whole week.
I don't think she'll last.
Maybe it'd be funny to see what breaks her.
All the girls are attractive, but the ass implant trick is like stripper hot.
Right.
And I think I'd like to look at that for a week.
So you're going with number 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
You say, number 2, you say you could be chained to high pitch Eric, something more like an animal than a human being for an entire week.
Are you talking about like hand to hand?
Hand to hand.
I mean, she's
Wait, hold on a second. Can I jump in for a second? Understand something. You're looking at him, right? He's going to sit on the toilet and do what he has to do, and you're going to be handcuffed to him. When you sit on the toilet, do what you have to do, you'll be handcuffed to him. That's just the way it goes.
Every waking minute.
Every minute.
See that bed?
And
that
even at night.
the bed you saw with no sheets, you guys will sleep on the bed. Now we have security, so he's not going to touch it. But you have to sleep next to him. If you have to shower, he's in the shower. Your arm's in the shower. I mean, you're with him.
She's got nice cans. I'd like to see.
You're able to do this.
Yep.
You want to back out now?
Not yet.
What if I gave you $500 right now to back out? Get right out of the room. Would you do it?
I spent $900 to get down here.
All right. Robin, I go to you next.
Jeez, this is tough.
One vote for number 2, one vote for number 4.
I love Al, but I don't know that that's going to give us the most exciting contest.
Two annoying guys. Al thinks that's a luxury
Right,
palace
yeah.
compared to where he is. That's
Al's
true.
moving up when he does this.
You got to think of the good of the contest.
Hey, I have a lot of stuff planned too.
What are you going to be doing for the week?
Well, Chinese buffets.
Yeah, Al likes that.
I'm gonna party at my house with some people.
Uh-oh. Like who?
Some people that call in on the show sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Like Marianne.
Right.
She's gonna come by.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go to a couple of bars, get drunk.
You're going to be dragged around with him. There'll be hardly any sleep.
I will give you the most amazing show.
Why do you say that?
Drinking a lot to stay with him
I
all
will.
week.
Why do you say that, number 1?
I desperately need it, and I will have the best time with him.
Number 1, can I ask you a question? Did you finish your Christmas shopping?
Yes.
Oh, because I was wondering maybe if you wanted to go Christmas shopping, we could do that too.
Whatever you want to do.
Robin, who are you going to vote for?
I'm voting for number 2.
Number 2, the woman with the gigantic breasts. The black man kicked her out.
She'll be the one who breaks. She'll be a mess in 2 days.
She desperately needs the money, though.
She desperately needs the money, but I'm telling, and she'll probably go through to the end because she needs it so bad, but she's going to be broken.
You say she'll break?
Yeah.
I want to see somebody break.
Yeah, she'll be broken.
I was thinking number 4 would break over number 2. I don't think number 3 would break.
I think number 4 would break and leave the contest.
That's what I think. That's what I want to see.
I am the least person that you would ever expect to be here. And
I don't think you'll break number 1. You need the money too badly.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, you're too mature.
You're too mature.
You can handle it.
You would do anything for your family. You're actually an admirable person.
See, you just said you'd have the best time with them. That's, you know.
I will make it so that you will have the best television show and the best
How can you do
ratings.
that?
I just know I will.
But how?
I will totally.
Yeah, but you gotta prove it to them.
No.
I will have. You
will not be sickened by high pitch, Eric. You
Oh,
will
I
laugh.
promise you, I already am.
You will not break. You will not break.
If you want, will you let Eric get you pregnant? That'd be the way to go.
Number 3 is another person who I see has integrity, who wants the money badly. She would never break.
I need the money really bad. I would make the best show you ever seen. I'm a faithful listener. I love you. I would give you a really good show.
Number 2 has 2 votes. Number 4 has 1 vote. If I vote for number 4, that would tie everything up.
And then
it would leave it to Baba Booey.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm going to vote now. The person that I think is most likely to break is the person I'm going to vote for, because I want to see someone break down in tears and say, High Pitch, you are a monster. You smell, and I cannot stand to be here even for $20,000. Because this is based on the WWE's Tough Enough.
Tough Enough, right.
I want to find the weakest person. Everyone knows High Pitch Eric is barely human. He's as close to animal.
He can't stand himself.
Animals don't even like him. Like Frankenstein, he stands alone.
Remember, you should be playing the tape of the girl who broke down crying after making love to him.
Yes, bring me the tape.
Actually, that was Jeff Caro. That was Caro.
Same thing.
No.
He is gross.
Look at number 2's face. She's already in pain.
But I believe number 4. Well,
See, my thinking was number 2 would take a little longer to break. Which would be more
Yeah, but she'll
entertaining.
still break. That's what I'm thinking. Because she has that desire, but she'll never make it.
Are you disgusted by High Pitch number 2? Is that your problem? You sure you can get through this? Do you know if you can get through this?
I'm going to try.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Howard, number 2 has no alternatives. She has nothing to go back to. She got no money and no place to live.
So that means she would probably stick it out.
She won't be able to. That's what's going to be great.
She'll break down.
She won't be able to.
They don't understand how annoying High Pitch Eric is.
And Howard, in addition to that, the pictures, you can't get a sense of it, but the smell is like fungus, moldy, mildewy, disgusting.
He reeks.
Body odor. That apartment's full of dust. He has cats.
That's hot.
He's an animal. It's vile.
Unless you'll give me more than $500 to cover what I came down here with.
I'm going to go with number 2 because
she's
going to
breaking
crack.
already.
She's breaking already. Gary, it's moot, but where would you go?
I was between 2 and 4 because 4 is really cute and really doesn't want to do it. But number 2 is I like her whole setup. She's really cute. She's not used to being with a guy that looks like that for that amount of time, as disgusting as he is.
She has no idea what she's in for.
I would like to give Al Goldstein $500 cash, courtesy of the new film Darkness.
Thank you.
It's the most terrifying movie of the year, Al. Next to your story, that is.
And Al's a good guy too. He's fed me before too. He mocks me incessantly.
I would like to give each of these 3 ladies who didn't get chosen $500 as well, just for coming down here and taking a chance on this and us wasting your time. So, ladies, while you didn't win, you walk away with some cash, which is good.
But I did win, Howard.
We got to meet.
I got to meet you.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're sweet. I like you a lot. I like all you women. I had to choose one.
Can I give you a kiss goodbye?
Oh, we're gonna be making out in the corner in a minute. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
How about, is there anyone that knows a contractor that can help us out?
You could have contractor High Pitch Eric.
Why? What do you need? I can nail the board. Wait, what do you need? What's wrong?
My house is open, exposed to the elements. It's raining in.
Where do you live?
Right outside of Philadelphia.
Anybody can call me, and I'll get the number.
Well,
to
I'm
Howard.
called Gary. And by the way, just to give you an
We're
idea,
even donating anything. I mean, we
everyone's
are
looking
just
for
desperate.
something. Yes, and we're going to try and help you out. But to just give you an idea how annoying High Pitch Eric is, here's Andrea, Miss Howard Stern. Yes, Andrea.
Erik is rude, and he is a jerk. He called me this weekend acting like a fool, and he called me the B word.
Well, it can show you how horrible things can go.
I was drunk when I called her.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't forgive you, and I'm pissed off.
I love you.
Eric, walk up. What is your name again, ma'am? We're going to get to know you all week. What is your name?
Terry.
Terry. Eric, walk over to Terry and begin the shackling process. It begins now for $20,000.
Howard, she looks terrified.
Look at her.
And he walks over pulling his thong, adjusting
What
his
happens
thong.
if I don't make it?
If you don't make it, no $20,000.
Not a penny.
Not a penny.
Not a penny. No second place prize. Nothing.
You get to keep that horrifyingly bad ass you have.
We'll figure.
Are you ready to get shackled?
Come around the other side.
Are you ready?
Wait a minute. If I don't do it, can I still get the 500?
Oh, you see?
Yeah, you're backing out
Come on,
already?
Terry.
I told you she'd break him.
I
She's
said
breaking already. Are you breaking already?
You can do it.
$20,000.
She's used to sexy guys, Howard.
You could trust me.
She's to being treated like a queen, not like a doormat.
You wait a second. You're backing out already? This is going to be the quickest contest ever.
Howard, if she backs out.
There's no $500.
No, if she backs out, okay? Can't you do like an internet voting where people can vote?
This is it. She was chosen.
Eric, we don't need your suggestions.
You're not in charge of the contest. She has to be chained to a horrible monster. That's where you come in.
Tell her again, it's $20,000.
$20,000. Are you backing out now? The contest will be over. This will be the quickest contest ever.
All you have to do is
And
get
these
to.
women will be furious.
All you have to do is get to Thursday morning at this time. It's 3 nights. Can you do it?
Do I get to go home straight Thursday morning?
Yeah. After you win, after we take the shackles off you, we talk to you for 5 minutes and you get to go.
Yeah, we're not going to keep.
Try it for an hour. See how long you last. Might as well give it a shot.
Yeah, $20,000.
All right.
All right, here you go. Wow.
I told you she was our girl.
Al,
Okay? Honestly.
chain her to High Pitch, the horrible monster. Those shackles do not come off for 4 days.
I can't wait for the thong to come off in about 10 minutes.
Can I just point something out, Howard, by the way?
Yes.
You know what? We went and got handcuffs on Friday, but Erik is so disgustingly obese that we had ankle cuffs. They wouldn't fit his ankles, and if you see, we had to design a special handcuff for him because no regular handcuffs fit him.
If the handcuffs come off, my dear, no $20,000. Do you hear what I'm saying? Nothing. You go back penniless.
I'm already penniless.
You might be moving in with Al Goldstein.
Well, you're about to become shameless.
You're more penniless because you spent the few pennies you had left to come up here.
What is going through your head right now? I see terror on your face.
How am I going to sleep?
That's a
Hey,
good.
you gotta sleep next to me in my bed.
Howard, she's a hot chick.
Yeah, listen. When we go to sleep, I mean, I don't sleep that much. I'll go to sleep like between 1 and 2 in the morning. Get up at like 5:45 for the show.
The show that he's not on.
And you know what? I just noticed something about Erik I've never seen before.
Yeah.
He has an enormous amount of hair coming out of his ears. Enormous.
That's not even the most vile thing about him.
No, but it adds.
Howard, do you think I lost a little weight?
No.
I did. People say I lost weight.
You'll
down
be
to
hearing this
300.
day and night. The dialogue doesn't stop.
I make prank calls at home too.
Mixed in with bad breath, disgusting ass smell. How long has she been chained so far, Robin?
Oh, about 2 minutes.
You've been chained 2 minutes and you look like you're ready to crack.
Hey,
You know that?
Eric, why don't you take a walk around a little bit? This is what it's going to be like.
Come on.
He calls me 18 times a day. I can't take it.
Practice.
You can sit down.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Sitting there, Al.
This is perfect. This is perfect.
Hi, Mr. Goldstein. How are you?
So romantic.
Yeah. All right. You're the one. $20,000. By the way, I didn't notice you were wearing body glitter. You've got big breasts. You're hot.
Howard, do you see your shoes?
Let me see your shoes. Oh, yeah.
Why don't you sell the shoes?
What are you going to sleep in, honey? What's your strategy? Are you going to take your clothes?
Probably not going to sleep.
You're probably going to stay up for 4 days.
You need some blow?
You might need some methamphetamine. Never mind blow.
Hey, if you want to stay up, I'll make some coffee for you when I get to my house.
I don't drink coffee. That's going to be the best cup of Joe you ever had.
I make it strong. I make it like Starbucks.
Do you want to give up already?
I hope we're going out to eat.
No?
No, you eat what he eats.
You eat what he eats.
Up to Eric.
We're not helping at all. Our cameras will be there, and that's it. We will not interfere.
Chinese buffets.
It's a lot of McDonald's. A lot of McDonald's.
You hope.
But then McDonald's has to come out.
You better hope he doesn't eat your foot.
Yeah, the food's going to look a lot better when it's going in.
Well,
no matter what
you
it
two
is.
go off. Our cameras will follow you, and we'll check in with you every once in a while. Good luck.
Good luck.
At any time you're uncomfortable and you feel you can't proceed, ask them to unhandcuff you, and they will.
But really try to hang in there because it's $20,000.
It's a lot of money, right?
What about my plane ticket? I was supposed to leave today.
That's not my problem.
Then if you
Then give up.
Wait a minute. What is she carrying on about?
Wait,
You
hold on a
offered
second.
To come in here and be in a contest, and you knew you had to be here
Right.
until Thursday in order to participate.
We told you.
Right, but I said that I was going to make my ticket to go back today in case I didn't win. I didn't want to stay here for 3 days.
That's your
I didn't have any
problem.
money.
Sorry.
We told you that if you wait a second. Will was really clear that if you were picked to be in the contest, you were going to need to be here till Thursday. He told you that, right?
He said if I won, I'd have to be here till Thursday.
That's right.
You did win.
It's 20 grand. You're the winner.
I know, but I didn't know when I made my plane reservation that I was going to
So
win.
if you make it to Thursday, call your airline on Thursday after you're done.
That's right.
You can switch your tickets. $50. You'll have 20 grand.
You can back out now.
Another whiny girl.
Yeah, she's just looking
my
for.
God. Oh, come
I
on.
don't understand.
I told you it wasn't going to be easy. And you sat there and you said you wanted to be in this thing. You could have backed out at any time.
You won. Smile. Enjoy it. I mean, you whine about everything. Enough already.
But go ahead, Eric. What do you want to say?
Can I mention the plug, please?
Oh, no. Come on.
No, just come on, please.
All right, what is it?
I'm doing a comedy show with the Reverend Bob Levy, January 14th and 15th in Boca Raton at the New York Comedy Club.
And you'll get booed off the stage like you do everywhere
and
else.
January 28th at the Hook 18 in Brooklyn, New York.
Do you think you're a comedian?
Oh, I am a comedian. I do impressions.
Do one for your girlfriend there, Terry.
You know who Casey is? You know who Casey is?
He's a guy you wish you were handcuffed.
Why don't you do a different one that she might know?
Oh, you know Robert De Niro?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you talking to me? You talking to me?
He'll be doing that all night.
I know you're not talking to me.
Should I uncuff her?
Do you want to get uncuffed now? Are you done?
I'm gonna uncuff her.
No, she's not. She's got it. She's got.
Let her go through it. You can do this.
Do your
You
Jim
can do
Carrey
this.
for her.
Jim Carrey. I don't know Jim Carrey.
All right, work on it.
Yeah, Eric, do the same thing you always do.
How does Jim Carrey talk?
Talking to me?
Hey, you talking to me? You talking to me?
All righty then. All
Terry,
righty then.
you look terrified.
Don't be terrified. It's gonna be okay.
Oh,
Is he gross smelling?
Oh, Howard, you know what? Wait till she sees his feet.
I don't know.
You can't even talk, can you?
Because I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous.
He's actually a fun guy.
when?
She looks like a deer in the headlights.
No, she looks like she's being tortured.
She's cracking already. It's 5 minutes in.
Terry, do you drink?
Not really.
Well, we might
Maybe
pick it
you
up this
should.
week.
All right. I want to thank Terry. You can win the $20,000. You can give up any time you want and walk away. It's up to you. Just know that.
Okay.
Unless you go into shock.
Wait, I want to say something to her, if I can. Can I say something?
Sure.
If she doesn't do it, and I do it, I'll give her $10,000 of it.
No side deals.
Okay.
Sorry.
The contest is done.
What you should be saying is that she's literally taking money out of your pocket and that she should go all the way with it because it could have been you.
That could have been your money.
I know you should give us all $20,000 since we need it,
Well.
and give her $50 for doing it.
No, that's not how it works.
Wow, you should be on our board of directors.
You know, she's
Yeah.
got some great ideas.
With your logic,
Can she do it with somebody else?
nope.
What?
This is it. This is the contest.
Another girl in his other arm.
This is the contest, girls.
This contest is not to make it fun for you. It's to make it interesting.
Yeah, like the last contest.
Right.
Remember Jeff the drunk with that girl?
Terry, do you want to get out of the contest now? I'll ask you this once again.
I'm not going to get the 500?
Nope.
Won't it be more interesting with two girls?
Nope.
Nope.
No, it has to be one girl.
I told you what the contest is. One person.
It has to be one girl, like the last contest.
Eric.
He wants to be alone with you, Terry.
What if we do high pitch Eric one favor?
Girls, forget it.
Forget it. It's over. It's over. are.
Terry, do you want out of the contest right now? You can be done and get on your plane and go home. There's no shame.
Are you going to pick one of them?
No.
Nope. No, nobody will get $20,000.
You said you wanted to do it.
$20,000 we get to keep.
It's up to you.
All right, I'll do it.
You're going ahead with it. All right. Good luck to you.
You can trust me. I'm a nice guy.
Al Goldstein.
Eric, you watch a lot of porn, right?
Sometimes.
And then you do things, right?
No.
You're not going to pleasure yourself in front of her?
Oh, I'm definitely going to back out.
You're backing out if he does. He could pleasure himself. He's going to live his life.
I don't do that.
He does it.
But he spends a lot of time on the internet and stuff.
If you need if you need a phone, you can always use my phone. I have a Nextel.
Hey, I'll pleasure him for $1,000.
No, get out of here.
I need the money. I want to get out of the park. Listen, let me just say, please, New York City Bagels.
Please, New York City
come on.
Bagels,
And,
come on.
and anyone wants to send me
If
money.
anybody wants to send me
Al Goldstein.
Al Goldstein.
Shut up. AlGoldsteinMovie.com. I need help. Help me get out of the shelter.
All right, Al Goldstein, good luck to you.
Thank you.
$500 to you.
Thank you.
High pitch.
Well, hold on. Terry wants to speak.
Wait.
Just real quick, you just told me to quit whining.
There you go. You get him, girl.
You're right.
Now you're getting tough, Terry.
You're right.
You're so pretty. I agree with you.
Hey, Mr. Goldstein, crazy. You said you live in the shelter?
Yes, on the
How do
123rd
you? Yeah, but how do you afford like ties and shirts like this?
$1 at the Salvation Army. The jacket was $15 at the Marble Thrift Shop.
All right, we covered that. Leave Mr. Goldstein alone, high pitch. He's down on his luck. You've been down on your luck since birth.
Yeah.
It's much easier to go through life that way. He was on top at one point.
Yeah, Al might bounce back.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, that's what we call the Tough Enough contest, courtesy of the WWE. $20,000. High Pitch Eric and Terry are going to go off and live in High Pitch's apartment. See how long you can last. If you go the full 4 days, $20,000 is yours.
Terry,
Yes.
you had some doubt in there as to whether you even want to start this contest.
I'm very nervous.
What are you nervous about?
Spending a week with him.
What do you think are going to be the biggest obstacles you're going to face?
Sleeping in the bathroom. Makes me sick to think about it.
Well, listen, if you need my computer, I have a computer too. You can use my computer.
You got a computer.
To check your emails.
All right. We gotta put some deodorant on though.
I will.
But you're already facing a problem. He smells.
We've got to put deodorant.
I will.
Terry.
Oh God, that means I'm not gonna be taking a bath for 4
Terry.
days. Yes.
You can take a bath. But, you can take a shower.
I don't think so.
You look really stressed out already.
I am.
It's been 5 minutes.
I'm fine.
You think you're going to make it through this contest to win the 20 grand?
Yep.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Hey, let me tell you about the Tough Enough contest. So yesterday we did this, we did this once before with Jeff the Drunk. But I said this time we have to take a hideous monster, a most disgusting, vile human being on the planet. Something so disgusting that no one could stand it. And so we called in High Pitch Eric.
Yeah, you knew the man for the job.
Here's High Pitch. So, and like even last night, we were putting pictures up on the website of High Pitch's feet.
Oh, no.
And like my girlfriend walked in, she goes, "What the hell is that? Why would you put that on the website?" I go, "Have you ever seen anything more hideous and monstrous and more disgusting and evil than those feet?" And she goes, "No."
And just imagine being shackled to them.
You know what? I just figured out something more hideous than that we completely forgot about. I just went to hand him the headphones. His hands are like two cold sponges.
Yeah, they sweat profusely. Yeah. You're a hideous monster, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know that.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think I lost weight. I'm telling you. Put me on the scale, please.
What are you down to, 340?
No, I was 284.
I don't care. You're still hideous. Who cares what you weigh? No one even cares.
Yeah. Plus, look, it's not the weight. Look at the shape.
Yeah.
And your gums are bleeding, and you're sweating, and you smell. So we had 5 contestants yesterday, mostly women, and we had to choose one person to be shackled to this heinous, vile monster.
I like how you call me a monster.
You like that?
I mean, it's funny.
Well, at least someone's paying attention to you. You know.
It makes you special.
And I love that Eric's losing weight because he's 100 pounds away from being a disgusting skinny guy. Like, don't even
A skinny monster.
a skinny monster. A skinny, scary
Yeah,
monster.
he'll never escape monster. You can't lose enough.
I could roll like a monster too.
Yeah, he smells so bad. Like people, I'm not exaggerating, right? You smell horribly. And
Well, I sweat a lot. That's why.
yeah, and people said they were even in your bathroom. It doesn't even look like the shower's been used in years.
I cleaned the shower like a month ago.
Yeah, all right. There's mold on. I mean, there's pictures on the website of all this.
Do you shower in that shower?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Look at howardstern.com. Look at his feet. And then look at the picture of the woman that he was shackled to yesterday.
Cute little girl.
Really cute. Big boobs, really hot. So this girl, who we all identified as someone fairly weak and looked like she was already, as soon as Erik walked in, she freaked.
Yeah.
This girl, Terry, you could see the look of fear on her face. She saw this monster walking into the room, and she said, oh, my God. You could see she even said, I felt nauseous.
Mm-hmm.
So we knew she was our girl. Because you want to see somebody really struggle with
That's
this
right.
thing.
It's $20,000. You really have to work to earn it.
Even Doug, you're looking at him, you're disgusted.
Dude, it gets worse and worse. Like each second I spend with him, I just get more and more repulsed.
I mean, because last year with Caro, we picked a chick.
Is he a monster? I'm sorry, Art. Yes, go ahead. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah.
Last year with Caro, it was funny, but we picked a chick who could have sat through Auschwitz.
Right.
She was like just emotional.
She was like a cockroach.
Right. It was unbelievable.
But Erik is a monster. Even when I don't want to give away what happened, but when you walk into the apartment,
it's like he's baking a horse poopy and urine pie.
It stinks.
it smells.
I love that for Christmas.
All right. So anyway, we picked 5 people. One of them we chose to be shackled to this big, giant monster.
Loaf.
Oaf.
Sweaty loaf.
Sweaty oaf.
And she did need the money.
She needed the money. She came here with her last couple of $100. She had sort of a feeling from God that we would save her. And she didn't even know why she was coming. She didn't care.
She spent her last money to get here.
She described she ran off with a black man, and when she got to wherever this black guy took her, he dumped her ass. She came home. He was with another woman.
And her stuff was on the lawn.
And she felt if she could get $20,000, part of the money would go toward ass implants because she wants a bigger ass so black guys would like her better.
Yeah, the black guy thought her ass was too small.
Yeah, meanwhile, it was perfect. Chick's hot. Take a look at it at howardstern.com if you want to go through this with us.
Great boob job.
Yeah. Big, giant boobs.
Yeah, on a little frame.
And a cute face.
Mm-hmm.
And Erik was licking his chops because he was finally going to be shackled to a girl.
Yeah. He was licking his bloody chops.
So within minutes, I'm just recapping now, within minutes yesterday, I looked at everyone. I gave them $500, the people who didn't get to be shackled to Erik. And I said to her, you want $500 to call it off? And she was woozy. She goes, he's gross. He's a monster. He's disgusting. He is vile. Didn't she say that?
Yeah, she did.
She said, you smell.
That was the nice stuff she said about him.
Yeah, that was the nice stuff. So I said, all right, I'll give you $500. She goes, no, I think I'll try it. She goes, but I got to, have a plane ticket back today at 4:15. I don't want to miss it. And I was like, well, you came here. You said you were free for 4 days. We'll let you compete. All right, I'll try it. And with that, the two of them left. And, I wanted to help her. So I even said to the guys, Erik makes these great phony phone calls. Send them in the back and let them make a phony phone call together. Maybe they'll bond a little bit. You'll see Erik's got some sort of ability, which he does. He can make these phony phone calls. So High Pitch and Terry even made a prank phone call together back in the room. That seemed to go fine, right?
Yeah, I mean, she liked it, and she enjoyed it.
Well, let me tell you what happened. So the two of them are here, and Erik, Erik is shackled to this young, beautiful girl, and then they say, well, look, we got to now go to Erik's house. The contest is going to take place.
You can't stay at the radio station forever.
It's $20,000. So she goes, I'm not going to his house. How are we getting there? They go, subway. Well, she freaks out. She's never been on a subway. She doesn't want to get on a subway.
She's claustrophobic.
Yeah, yeah. So here they go. They start arguing.
We can't take a cab. It's very expensive. She wants to take a cab to my house.
This is for you guys. I'm not here anymore.
Oh, okay.
This is your life now. We're just documenting it. So whatever you guys.
Well, a train is easier because it's right down the block from where I live. So you'll be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Are we gonna have a camera following us the whole time?
The whole entire time, 1 or 2 cameras.
Yeah, you'll be
when we
fine.
leave here?
And security.
Also, I have other people around, right?
Yeah.
Security.
It's not only me.
Do you have money to do anything?
Yeah.
Then how come you don't have money for a cab?
Because the cabs are expensive. I take the trains. Because there's a train station right downstairs. You'll be fine. I know my way around New York.
I'm claustrophobic.
Don't be claustrophobic. There's a lot of people on the train. You're not in there by yourself.
Claustrophobic means you can't be around people.
The two of them didn't know what claustrophobic meant.
Right, neither one of them. She's got something she doesn't even know what it is.
There's a lot of people.
So, I mean, you got to understand, he constantly talks, and this chick, you could tell she's a hot chick. She's used to getting her ass kissed a little bit.
Yeah, you can tell she's used to being taken around and cared for.
And they're still in the green room, and Erik, there's a big spread of food there yesterday, because somebody, I think Brian from the E! Crew brought up some food.
Yeah.
And High Pitch has a load of lox in his hands. And
a big clump of
and
half a pound of lox in his clammy hands.
And I guess it was something called the Hanukkah house, and he was ripping at it. It was like he didn't know. And she's on the phone, I think, already panicking and freaking out, trying to call her friends.
This is good. You want some muffins? Help yourself to the bagels. They got butter, cream cheese.
You go ahead. I'm fine.
I could stay here all day. Hey, look at this nice Jewish thing. A Hanukkah house. This is cake or cookies?
Hey, call me ASAP.
Can I take this?
All right. It's
Can I
important.
take this?
Thanks. Bye.
She was on the phone to the cops, I think.
Call me ASAP.
And then I guess she has to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that was weird.
Why is that weird? She was disgusted by you. You're hideous.
She had to go to the bathroom, okay?
Yeah.
And then in order for her to go to the bathroom, she needs the water running in the sink.
Well, because she was having trouble peeing. Don't you see? I mean,
What does that do?
there was a creature watching her.
He doesn't understand.
This was $20,000 to be shackled to a horrible, hideous creature.
No, a monster.
A monster.
In order to go to the bathroom, she needed me to be covered in tinfoil.
What does the water do?
A monster with green toes.
Can you hit that water?
What?
Can you turn the water on?
Why do you want the water on?
Because it'll make me go to the bathroom.
I can't because I'm chained to you.
You can't stretch.
I can't. My arms are not big enough. I'm not like plastic, man.
So this poor girl can't go in front of him. She is holding urine now. I mean, she tried 4 different times throughout the.
Kidding.
Oh my God, horrible.
And she could never go?
Finally, I'll jump ahead. They get to Eric's apartment, and what was waiting for her there? I mean, the habitat that this guy lives in. Like all creatures, it was smelly and God, dead carcasses from eating rampages.
It smelled like the zoo he belongs in.
It smelled like those hawks when they drop pigeons and rats.
Honestly, smelled like a zoo.
And you don't even smell it, do you? At this point, you keep shaking your head.
I'm like used to it.
You're used to it, right?
Oh, I could throw up, and I haven't even smelled it.
Well, she was getting weak already. I mean, she right away she's like, "What the hell?"
What is that smell?
It's hot. It was hot in here. I had those windows closed, so I opened the window for air.
Inside the monster's lair is unbelievable. And Erik, you were excited to actually have a human being shackled to you, a pretty human being, but you could see you were losing her. You were even saying to her, "Please, I'll open the windows." You were begging her to stay. But the smell of death scared her.
Yeah, but she wanted to win the money.
Well, you wanted her to stay, though, didn't you? Beast.
Yeah.
You wanted the beauty to stay with you.
Stay, beauty.
Did you promise her that you wouldn't let any of the blood from your gums get on her?
No.
You didn't. Maybe you should have.
I couldn't make that promise.
I have all the toys here for the kids. Oh, this is how I live. This is how a bachelor lives.
Let me see your bathroom.
It's not that bad. Look. This is how a bachelor lives. Come here. I was busy yesterday, so I never got the chance to, clean this, but I will later. It's not that bad.
Scoot up so I can look.
It's not that bad. that bad. Hey, you like my shower curtain? Come here. I'll show you. The shower, I'll have this closed. That's my shower curtain right there. It's not that bad. Come in here for a second.
No, I want to stay in there as least as possible.
All right.
Come on, because it stinks in there.
You never have a chance to clean.
He's been busy his entire life.
That's how a bachelor lives. Toys for kids all over the floor.
Clothes all over the place.
Isaac had a great line. He said, "This is how a bachelor lives is if he's a crackhead."
And then I think what really broke this woman, Terry, and I know you're talking only a couple of hours have passed. I mean, and the chance for $20,000 to change her life.
But didn't you say, like I was the boss to live my own life at home?
Yes.
She didn't understand that.
Well, that she was trying to get you to behave in a human way.
I was on my computer. That's all I do.
Well, he goes over to the computer and he's going to look at some porno now, and that broke the bank.
You want to see some porno sites?
No, I don't.
Porno sites are good to look at when you're bored. I'll show you a good site.
I don't want to see it. What are you looking up?
Some pictures.
What type of pictures? Oh, Lord.
Come on, that's what I have to do. I love looking at pictures.
What's his name, Mitch? Oh. I'm not going to be able to do this.
Why?
I need like a definitive yes or
Okay.
no to keep calling everybody.
You don't have to call anybody. I can just catch my flight because.
Well, I have to call Gary real quick and let him know.
Come on, I'm being nice to you. This is what I do all day.
Do you remember at the studio before Gary told you they're going to ask you 3 times?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready? I'm going to ask you 3 times if this is what you really want to do. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to be uncuffed?
Yes.
All right. Are you positive that this is what you want? You want this contest to end? You want to be uncuffed?
Yes.
Okay. This is the final time I'm going to ask you, okay? Do you want to be uncuffed and end this contest right now?
Yes.
Okay.
I tried.
Don't answer your phone now.
Okay. Contest over.
That's it.
I tried.
Now, Terry, what was the deciding thing? What made you say you want out?
The cat, the pornos, him talking about he's smoking weed, the smell. I can't do it.
Well, that's what I normally do.
That's fine, but that's not what I normally do, and I don't want to tell you what to do in your own house.
Well, that's what I normally do.
Okay.
And that was it. She couldn't take it anymore. She confessed it was over. Even for $20,000. How many hours did she last, Doug?
It was the total was 6 hours and 17 minutes.
It's pictures of me killing a whore.
On my desk, I had this bottle of lotion.
Yeah.
I said, excuse me, can you pass me the lotion, please?
Yeah. He was also taking swigs of red wine from right from the bottle, like this huge bottle. He's just chugging it. You want some? You want some? You want some?
I
like wine.
I'm human.
This is a nice Pinot Grigio.
So finally, she just looked at the camera and said,
The reason I quit is I just couldn't live like this for 3 days. It's just not my lifestyle, and I appreciate the opportunity to get the money, and I really needed it, but I just can't do it. A lot of things that was going to happen are things I don't involve myself in. Erik was such a gentleman. He was a great hostess. It's nothing personal against him. It was just his lifestyle that I can't indulge in.
Hostess. She wasn't sure if he was a man or a woman. That voice. She called you a hostess.
Creature's ambiguous.
Host it.
I was the boss yesterday.
Yeah, you bossed her right out of the house.
Yeah, she didn't like that.
Let me get Terry on the phone. Hey, Terry, hi.
Hi, Howard.
Terry, you looked weak from the beginning. I was proud of you that you at least tried. You really broke down, though. You just couldn't take it.
It was just too much, Howard.
What did the apartment smell like?
I mean, honestly, I tried to think about it, if I could put it into words, and
I don't even know what that smell was.
Is this a smell that really no one has ever smelled on Earth before?
It's a smell I've never smelled.
Have you ever smelled a swamp? It's like swamp ass.
It's pretty bad. I mean, and plus on top of that, it was the body odor on top of it.
Right, no. So yesterday you had to get some deodorant.
But Eric, do you hear what this young lady is saying?
Yeah.
I mean, here's an attractive woman that all she had to do for $20,000 was to sit with you. What is that?
He's shaking.
Are you shaking?
His hands are almost
nervous.
Hold
Why
up your hand.
He's nervous.
Hold up. Look how sweaty.
Wow, my God, there's water pouring out of your hands. It's like the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Howard, Howard, he had snot hanging out of his nose too yesterday.
So all this woman had to do was stay with you for 3 days, shackled to you, and she couldn't stomach it.
I asked him, I said, would you walk to the store with me so I can get a chair and a pillow? And he wouldn't do it.
No, he's an oaf.
An ogre.
He's a load.
I'm an
Right, Eric?
ogre. Yeah, monster.
He's a monster.
I mean,
We knew you couldn't take it.
I lasted longer than the 2 hours Robin predicted.
Yeah, I got to hand it to you. You did last longer than 2 hours.
She didn't make it to his first bathroom trip, though, right?
I mean, that was just...
What was
when
it?
I thought about having to see him or be around him when he went to the bathroom,
She
that pretty much was
had
it.
to go to the bathroom. She had to pee so bad by the time she was in the apartment, she refused to do it. She'd rather have ruptured her bladder than pee in that bathroom.
Wow.
And
it
again,
was that bad, Howard.
Eric says you forgot he was the boss.
I was the boss, Terry. No, look.
He keeps repeating that incessantly.
Like it means something.
Terry.
And then he was making plans. He was making plans for us to go out with his friends.
Yeah, because it was my lifestyle.
Right. What's the matter, Doug? You're smelling him now?
no, his hands are. I mean, I know it's just like liquid, but hold up your hand again. It's the other
Pouring.
one. The other
There's
one.
water pouring off of it.
Look
yeah.
at that.
Yeah.
What were your plans? What were your plans, Eric? Just out of curiosity, what friends were you getting together with? What were you going to do?
They're like friends in my area. To hang out, drink, and smoke.
Drink and smoke.
Drink and smoke. You missed the party, honey.
Oh yeah.
Well,
And
Terry.
y'all didn't tell me we were gonna have another roommate, a cat running around. I'm allergic. I'm allergic to cats.
Yeah, but you saw I had the litter box, on the TV yesterday.
The litter box was full of cat poop.
Cat feces.
Well, listen.
Full of it.
Why can't you clean out the litter box?
Well, I forgot to do it yesterday morning.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
He forgets.
Terry, can I ask you a question?
He forgets everything. He has nothing to do, but he forgets.
Okay, so I know you have a cell phone, right? Why would you make a call to my cell phone for?
Because my cell phone was going dead.
Well, I mean, you should have said that to me.
I did. I said, can I use your cell phone? My cell phone's going dead.
Well, let me tell you something. The Tough Enough contest, brought to you by the WWE. The $20,000 grand prize, not collected by Terry.
No.
Do you wish somehow, when you go over it in your mind, do you think maybe you could have stuck it out? I mean, $20,000. There's so much money there.
I mean, I needed that money and I wanted it, but realistically, there is no way I could have stayed there for 3 days.
This was the worst torture ever.
It was awful.
I asked her what it would take to have that would have made her last, and she said $100,000. She could have done it.
Maybe 100.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't even know. Do you really think?
So.
That might have lasted another hour.
Well, I'll tell you what, Terry. You tried. You didn't succeed. But I do have one of these giveaways. You've won $500 cash, courtesy of the new film Darkness.
Well, thank you, Howard.
So you quickly, you remind me on that old episode of The Munsters where the guy quickly gets in his car and races to the airport to get away from the house.
I couldn't get away fast enough.
And Terry, what are you wearing now? You're very beautiful.
I have just a T-shirt and some sweatpants on.
Boy, if Eric had played it right, he could have been looking at you right now.
That's right.
If you'd clean just a little bit.
Cleaned up a spot for me to sit in, Eric.
Just a spot. You could have had a hot chick in your bed last night.
I even told you if we go to the store and I can get a chair and a pillow, I'll just sit in that chair, and you wouldn't do it.
He was tired.
When he was sitting on that computer, her face was just like, she literally looked like a prisoner. I mean, just like completely against her will in a torture chamber.
Like Saddam Hussein has it better.
Get me out of here.
Yeah, but she had to do what I had to do.
Totally against her will.
She had to do what I had to do.
Hey, Terry, can I ask you a question? They went on the subway, and Eric made a comment about black people. Now Eric probably forgot, and if you remember, Terry's boyfriend was black.
But those kids scared me yesterday.
Yeah, and she's like, I'm afraid of black. I don't like blacks, and she was. Oh
You
my,
were scared of blacks?
Certain people.
Certain blacks.
No, he said I don't like them.
No, well, it's those two certain kids. Yeah, walk over here. I don't think black people see me. I hate black people. No, I mean, not really.
Be quiet.
They look like thugs.
You could have handled it.
You could have eaten
just
them.
roared at them.
They look like thugs.
That's like Frankenstein being afraid of the villagers.
But she gave him a
look. He was afraid of the villagers.
Yes, he was.
After he made the black comment, the look she gave him, I thought she was going to punch him.
But Terry, you probably feel badly about black people now. You're probably because your black boyfriend threw you out of the house.
I mean, I don't think the color had anything to do with it. I think he was just an ass.
All right, there you go. See, Eric, you have a lot to learn.
What's the first thing you did when you got home, Terry?
Me? Oh, I took a shower.
For how long?
I actually took 2 showers.
Do you ever see like those movies where the person gets raped and they sit in the shower all day?
Yeah,
That's what I felt like.
Yeah, she showered all day.
They practically
like
scrubbed their skin off. They're so upset.
She was obsessed with the whole shower thing the second she stepped in because I spoke to her on the phone when she was about to quit. And I was like, if you could just last till Thursday. And she's like, well, where can I take a shower on Thursday? I'm like, I don't know.
Now, did you feel like when you got on the plane, sometimes, like if you've been in a situation like that, you think now you start to smell like the situation?
Yes, I felt like everybody was smelling me.
I know the people from the airport said they wanted to quarantine you. So you got back to your place. Tony, what is it? You have a question?
Yeah, does that guy have any teeth in his mouth? He sounds like Beetlejuice almost.
He has teeth, but the gums are always bleeding. There's blood always on his teeth, right?
Have him open his mouth. I bet you he's got some black rotted teeth in there.
They're green.
No, they're not. Eric, you disgusting pig.
Shut up.
Zolar, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, Howard, this kid, Eric here, this piece of mongoloid monster crap.
Oh.
No one could last with this thing, man.
You started trouble with me on the bulletin board.
Listen, first of all, Eric, and then you can't keep your mouth shut about the contest. You had to let your friend Sal know so he can go on the bulletin board and tell everybody the girl left before Howard had the chance.
All right, why don't we take this off the air? This is ridiculous.
Stupid ass.
Wow, that's a personal.
There's a personal argument going on.
No, he posted my information on the board.
All right. Well, there you go. Terry, all right, you didn't get $20,000. We'll give you $500 courtesy of Darkness.
So much.
And best of luck to you.
You too. Have a good Christmas, Eric.
Hey, Terry, it was nice meeting you, and you were a nice person. And it was nice to meet you. What else can I say?
And Terry, you sound so much happier now, like a rescued hostage.
I feel great, especially I feel great to be home.
All right.
It was amazing because she did not smile once the entire time. As soon as those cuffs came off, all smiles.
A different woman.
Oh my God!
All right, Terry.
Freedom.
The look of terror on her face.
Wow.
I've never seen it. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, Robin.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Terry.
Thanks.
Well, there you go. There goes Terry, who's traumatized to this day.
Oh, can you imagine? I couldn't have handled it any longer than she did.
7 hours shackled to what we don't even know you are.
A monster? I like how you say how I'm a monster.
A monster.
It's so true, though, Eric. It's not a joke.
I like how you, when I came in yesterday,
I said to the people, I said, you do not know what you're in for. You will be shackled to a hideous monster.
I love how you say monster, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad. Well, Eric, thank you. I hope you got something out of this, did you? Did they give you some money?
I don't know.
You didn't get any, then they didn't give you any.
Well, I'll tell you what, Gary, I want you to get money for High Pitch for opening up his apartment to everyone.
Eric.
Yeah.
We're paying you a very nice sum of money, remember?
Yeah.
So why did you just say no?
He wasn't sure if he could say it on the air.
Well, I didn't say, I don't need to know the amount. I just want to know if you were getting paid.
Yes, I am.
That's all.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Howard, how long do you think you would last with him if you had to get handcuffed to him? How long do you think you would last?
I don't think I could last 10 minutes with him.
I would probably maybe 10, 15 at the most.
I mean, for $20,000, I could probably. I don't even know. I can't
could
imagine.
Could you do it? No, I don't think you could.
He is so annoying.
I'm just looking at his clammy hand. I mean, if that sweat touched me for 1 second, I'm done. Even if it was 10 seconds in.
But like when it's cold outside, my hands don't sweat when it's cold.
Oh, so we have to wait till it's freezing to be with you?
So maybe we should send you to Alaska and let you live among other monsters.
I don't
there.
think I could sleep in an RV parked outside his house.
Howard.
You sound like something that's been taken out of a habitat.
I was stuck in a car with him once in Detroit for about an hour, and it was him, Gary the retard, and Hank. And I'm telling you, Erik was hands down the most annoying one of the bunch.
Wow.
And you know how Gary the retard, rambles on and on.
Right.
And Hank gets drunk, but Erik sort of makes enough sense that you have to listen. And it's just
I knew she wouldn't be able to take the incessant talking.
Yeah.
Never mind the feet, the sweat, the smell, just the incessant talking and commenting.
I figured out the smell, by the way. The smell is that I'm pretty sure he washes his clothes in his bathroom sink, and he lets it's freestanding water. It's just sitting in the dirty water, and then I think he just takes it out thinking it's clean, and then hangs it up and lets it air
Is
dry
that true?
without putting it in a dryer.
That is true.
That's it. So then it gets all musty
It's
and moldy
damp,
and mildewy.
Eric, go to a laundromat and do your clothes.
All right.
That's what the smell is. It's not so much body odor. It's that disgusting
mustiness. Yeah,
Is that true?
Yeah.
He's got a cauldron of mold cooking in
your
that
sink,
apartment.
there's clothing just laying in there?
Yeah.
And then you throw some water on it and think they're clean?
No, I put water and detergent in there.
But you let it stand there for probably hours and hours and hours.
Right.
And then instead of rinsing it again or maybe just, putting another cycle of water through, you just hang it on a hanger and then it smells like you.
I love the way you say monster.
And I just got the word on why he doesn't go to the laundromat.
Why?
Why?
Because it's 3 flights away and it's just too much exercise.
Oh, my God.
Come on, Eric.
Is that true?
No, not really.
What do you mean, not really?
No, I have a laundry room in my building.
Then why did you go to it?
go?
Well, I'm gonna do that today.
But why haven't you gone up to now?
Well, because it's easier to do in my sink. Whenever I want to do laundry, all the machines are being used.
It's too much work to walk downstairs.
You can't take the secret passageway there?
Oh, yeah, the secret passageway. We love that.
What's that?
The stairs.
Yeah, because my door is right by the staircase.
He brings it to the elevator and he goes, "We're going to take the secret passageway." And then they walk up the stairs.
Wait, so when you have a load of laundry to do, Eric, you fill up your sink with clothes and
he leaves it rotting in there because we have pictures of it on the website.
with detergent.
Yeah.
You'll see it all on the E-Show, too.
And then you hang it wet and drippy on a hanger in your bathroom.
Yeah.
Aren't you surprised that he's allowed to live alone without supervision?
Yeah, like, how are you not supervised?
I'm not supervised. I'm 33 years old.
Did you ever live in a group home?
Never.
And your parents, were they nervous with you moving out and living?
No.
They're ecstatic.
No, they were hoping something bad.
Do they ever visit you and see that? I mean, is there any supervision?
No.
None.
No.
What about your cat? Does he take care of you?
But really, I'm surprised the cat lives. Like, he remembers to feed it.
Say, how are you taking care of another living thing?
Because there's so many scraps and nasty stuff on the floor. The cat probably just eats that.
Oh.
No.
There's probably mice in the apartment.
No.
Right.
No, the cat will keep that down.
All right.
Can I tell you two more things about him?
Yeah.
How do you spell your name?
E-R-I-K.
How do you spell your name? High pitch Eric. Spell that.
H-I-G-H-P-I-T-C-H-E-R-I-C.
Now, how do you spell your name?
E-R-I-K.
So then why are you high-pitched E-R-I-C and you're E-R-I-K?
Because on the show it's spelled E-R-I-C.
So no one. So you can hide. Why?
I see. His alter ego. What was the other thing you wanted to say?
Oh, I saw a crumbled up note on the floor that said ABC calling ABC Extreme Makeover.
Yeah.
What's that, for the body or for the house?
For me.
Wow.
For your body.
You're going to get on that show?
I think so.
You applied to be on that show?
Yeah.
Oh.
Extreme Makeover.
Yeah.
What do you want to have done?
Nothing's going to help you.
No, I want to look good about myself.
Why don't you start by calling the Biggest Loser, then work your way over to Makeover?
I want to demonsterize myself.
Well, why don't you go on The Biggest Loser if you want to lose some weight?
Do you know anybody that works on there?
No.
Well,
I don't know if they only allow human beings on there. You're going to have to declassify yourself.
That would be so funny if he was on The Biggest Loser.
I'd watch that. Maybe they'll hear this and put you on.
If he was in shape, not to sound weird or gay, but like he would be a big, tough pretty bad-looking dude, except he looks like a big schlubby.
Yeah, I mean, he might have
slob.
He's Baby Huey. He really is. He should have a big diaper on.
Right.
All right.
I'll put on a diaper.
You've been a good sport, Eric.
Thank you.
And Howard, really, we took very good care of him financially.
Good.
Thank
okay.
you.
All right.
Hey,
there
Howard.
you go. Yes.
These two ladies wanted me to say something. My phrases I say in the show. My friends Melissa and Phyllis. They wanted me to say, you know that porno clip that you have?
I got to get out.
Hi, Mommy.
All right. Goodbye. We'll be back
Hi,
right after
Daddy.
these words.
So she lasted 6 hours, and my final thoughts were, I gotta give her credit. She went through it for 6 hours, and I don't blame her.
You think it was tough for her?
It was real tough for her.
Why?
My apartment and me.
You think you're really a monster like Howard said?
Yeah, because I got bigger hand.
All right, Eric. You were a good sport.
Thank you.
I didn't fully understand how unbearable the contest would be. I thought that I could handle it, but it was really unsanitary and really a health hazard. So that was just something that I just could not deal with. I guess I fully didn't understand how bad it was really going to be. Eric's hygiene, I don't even know a word to describe it. I mean, it's foul. I mean, his body odor, the snot running out of his nose, his nose hairs, his feet, there's no words to describe how his feet are. I mean, that's just unacceptable. He knows he can do better than that. If he took a good shower, got him a pedicure, got a manicure, he can do better for himself. He chooses not to. When I first walked in and I smelled whatever it was that I smelled, I tried to put a word on it and I can't. I felt like I was going to be sick. I mean, my stomach knotted over and I just knew I was going to be sick. It was horrible. If I had to put a number on or a rating on my experience, it would probably be an 8 because I got to meet a lot of good people. I got to be on the Howard Stern show. I got to see how people that don't live like me live. And it was an experience. I got to take the subway. So if I had to do it all over again, I would still come on the show and I would still try to win the contest because I look at life as an opportunity and I was dealt one and I dealt with it the best way I could.